This video will be slightly longer than other videos. I just want to do a lot of examples so that you can get them. We have 2x squared minus 2x minus 4, and we want to factorize them. Now, do we multiply the 2 times the negative 4? Well, no, we don't in this case, because it meets the first rule of factorising. Is there a common factor? Is there something common to each factor that we can take out? And the answer is 2. 4 is 2 times 2. So if we take a 2 out, now looks a bit better. So for this one here, what multiplies together to give us negative 2 and adds to give us negative 1? Well, it's going to be minus 2 and positive 1. So this is going to be 2x minus 2x plus 1. This 2 just stays out there. We've sort of done more than we needed to do. Okay though, what about this? Well, remember our little algorithm that we have. There's nothing which is common in all of these. So let's do our trick. We take the coefficient in front of the x squared and we multiply that by the 3. 2 times positive 3 in this case is going to be 6, and we want 2 factors of 6 that multiply to give us 6, by definition being factors, but add to give us plus 7. Okay, well let's look at the factors of 6. There is 6 and 1. There is, for the sake of argument, negative 1 and negative 6. There is 3 and 2. That meets the criteria. Does this work? And negative 3 and negative 2. But it's pretty obvious that's our winner. I just wanted to show you all of the other permutations that there are. 6 and 1. So I'm going to rewrite this one like this. 2x squared plus 6x plus, and I'm going to say 1x plus 3. Now just sort of take the time to realize this is equivalent to this. Here's the 2x squared, the 2x squared, the plus 3, the plus 3. The only difference is that this plus 7 is broken up now into plus 6 and plus 1. That's the only difference. Okay, now comes the magical hokey pokey bit. We're going to take this and we're going to sort of partition it, and we're going to factorize them both separately. So 2x squared plus 6x, is there a common factor? Well, there is a common factor, and it is 2x. 2x times what gives you 2x squared? X. 2x times what gives you 6x? Well, it's going to be positive 3. Okay, over this side. Is there anything there that we can take out that these have in common? And I'll give you a clue. It's the fact that I've put a 1 in front of that x that didn't need to be there. So I'm going to put that there. Alright, and now I'm going to rewrite that. Notice here there's a common term, x plus 3 and x plus 3 is a common term. So we can combine those. Don't forget the plus 1. It looks like magic, and until you get used to it, it is kind of magic. But if we expand it out, 2x times x is 2x squared. 1 times x is x. 2x times 3 is 6x. 1 times 3 is 3. Plus 7x. Plus 3, is that what we started with? Up here, 2x squared, 2x squared, plus 7x, plus 7x, plus 3, plus 3, yep. That's our answer. So the answer is that. Just stick at it. It may take a while, but it'll click. Okay. Yee. Move that down a bit. All right. 3 and 6. Oh no, there's 11 in there. Well, don't panic. 3 times 6 is 18. So we want two numbers that multiply to give us 18 and add to give us 11. So again, what I did, I took the number in front of the x and I took the constant term, I ignored the middle term, and I multiplied them together to get that term. Okay, so I need two factors of 18, multiply to give us 18, and add to give us 11. Well, the factors of 18 are 18 and 1. Obviously, it's not one of those. 2 times 9, that's 18, and it looks like it might be our winner, but we'll just make sure. I'll put a little comma there. 3 times 6 is also 18, but 3 and 6 add up to 9, so it can't be that. It can't be that. Our winner chicken dinner is that. Okay. Now little trick. Do I put the 9 or the 2 first? And I've got a 9 there and a 3 there, and I know that 9 and 3, 9 is a multiple of 3, so it's going to go nice. And 2 with the 6 there, that's going to go nice as well. So I'm going to rewrite this. Plus 2x plus 6. So just again, convince yourself, 3x squared plus 6 plus 6. This is plus 11, but 9 plus 2x is also 11x. Okay, now we want to partition that off and factorize as per normal. And you'll see why I put the 9 and 3 together now. These have a common factor of 3x. So 3x times what gives you 3x squared? Well, it's going to be x. 3x times what gives you 9x? Well, it's going to be positive 3. Okay. Another hint, we want this bracket over the side here as well. Can we factorize this? Do they have any term in common? Well, the answer is yeah, they have 2 in common. 2 times what gives us 2x? 2 times what gives us 6? These are the same brackets, so we know we're on the right track. And now we can combine those brackets. Because now these are common terms. And combine them like that. None of this is breaking the laws of algebra. We're treating this as a common factor. If we had 3a plus 4a, we could combine them. It would be 7a. But I just want you to remember the little algorithm that we use. Moving right along. Okay. 6x squared minus 5x minus 6. And now we have minus signs. Okay, but nothing to worry about. Positive 6 times negative 6 is negative 36. Ugh. Okay, but we want 2 factors of negative 36 that add to give us negative 5. Well, there's 36 and negative 1. Obviously that's not going to work. There's negative 36 and positive 1. Neither of those are going to work. There is negative 2, positive 18. Nope. 2 and negative 18. Nope. There is 3 and negative 12. Well, that's getting close. Negative 3 and positive 12. No, not quite. There is 4 and negative 9, and I think we have our winner. We think we have our winner, but let's just check. -4 and +9 and -6, +6 either way. Neither of those are going to add up to 5. That's going to add up to +5, so it's not going to be there. 4 minus 9 is going to give us -5. So that's our winner. And now, which way do I put them? Well, the 6 and the 4 are both even numbers, and the 9 and the 6 are all multiples of 3. So I'm gonna put it like this. I'm going to rewrite this. Okay, again, satisfy yourself. This equation is the same, is equal to this equation, 6x squared minus 9x and plus 9x both give us -5x, and the -6 is there at the end. Then I'm going to partition it again, partition, and I'm going to say, okay, is there a common term? Well, 3x is a common term there. 3x times what gives us 6x squared? Well, it's going to be 2x. 3x times what gives us -9? Well, -3. Okay, and this one, what is something that is a factor in...
A few moments later.
Welcome back. I thought I made a mistake. If we have the same factor there, then what's going to be out the front is just going to be +2. So when we break it up, our final answer is going to be that. And that's going to be our answer. I hope. Yes, that's going to be our answer. Right, moving right along. This one here is complicated slightly because of all of these negative signs, but it's exactly the same. Let's go through it. -12. 4 times -3 is -12. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to give us -12 and add to give us -4. Well, there's -12 and 1. 12 and -1. Obviously it's neither of those. -6 and +2. That looks like our winner. So I'm going to rewrite this. Okay, so you see it's the same. I'm going to put a partition there. Now, is there something that both of these have in common? Well, they're both multiples of 2x, and that is 2x minus 3. And now we want 2x minus 3 there, but it's already -3, so we're going to add +1, and that's going to make it true. So our answer is 2x plus 1 2x minus 3. And if you expand it out, you'll get what we originally started with. Hopefully this is the last one. So it's the same principle. We take the first number and the last number, multiply them together, and we get positive 30. And we're looking for factors that multiply to give us positive 30 and add to give us positive 13 in this case. And it should hit you pretty quickly. That combination is 10 and 3. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 plus 3 is 13. So we're going to rewrite this original formula there, and we're going to add the extra bits. Okay, and we're going to split it in two. 5x squared plus 10x, so they both have a common term of 5x. 5x times what is 5x squared? 5x times x is 5 squared plus 2. And this one, there's the common term of plus 3 x plus 2, and it's going to be quite nice. 5x plus 3 x plus, what is it going to write out for me? 2. So I took these, put it there, and combined the outer, and we're done. Yay!